Hi, ho everyone. My name's Mr. Fruit, and welcome to the GG Over Easy podcast, episode 110. The thankful episode, whatever. It's Thanksgiving.
This is the thankful episode.
Yep, and
the
we're
turkey episode.
Gobble gobble. These nuts. Yep. We're joined here by not Blue. So what are you Armenian? Is that?
I am Armenian.
Armenian BlueWestlo. Okay.
I'm Armenian BlueWestlo. You've never seen BlueWestlo and I in the same room before. I am just BlueWestlo.
That is true. I haven't. So,
but sometimes I go by the alias of RubenSargasm. Sometimes.
Well, you got to keep a low profile. That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want everybody knowing.
We have a Thanksgiving off. We find out what everyone. We have like questions on thankful offs. I guess would be the way to explain that.
Would you rather? Kind of.
Yeah.
Question answers and then some anecdotes in between there.
Talk about esport gaming and whatnot.
Halo
Patreon questions. Just listen to that episode and be thankful that it came out.
It's an hour and a half long. Wednesday. We talked about something. All right. So
enjoy. It's interesting.
Enjoy Americans with your thankfulness and everyone else. Continue your daily lives. Pardon your regularly scheduled podcast listening for this short ad break.
Is there something preventing you from achieving your goals? What interferes with your happiness? Check out BetterHelp.com/GG. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match with your own licensed professional therapist. Connect in a safe and private online environment, and it's so convenient. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. When I was using BetterHelp, they were nothing but professional. They did nothing but listen, and it was an awesome experience. It's not a crisis hotline. It's not a self-help. It is professional counseling done securely online. Send a message to your counselor at any time. You'll get a timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions. Licensed professional counselors who are specialized in depression, stress, anxiety, relationships, sleeping, trauma, anger, family conflicts, LGBT matters, grief, or self-esteem. I want you to start living a happier life today, and as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/GG. Join over the 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health again. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/GG. Ho, 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 gentlemen. The holidays have come early here at Manscaped, the leading men's hygiene brand. Manscaped just launched their new products, including their all-new Ultra Premium Body Wash and 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. It's time to give yourself, or someone who needs it, the gift of beautiful skin, hair, and balls. This holiday season, go to manscaped.com/GG and use code GG for 20% off plus free shipping. Untrimmed pubes are a thing of the past, and it's possible you may have Santa's beard under your pants. And trust me, you're going to want this performance package that they got, because when I was a kid and I had Santa's beard under my pants, I wish I had Manscaped to be there to protect me. Inside the Performance Package 4.0, you'll find the signature Lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer has proprietary advanced skin-safe technology to reduce cuts on your nuts. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code GG at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com and using the code GG. Clean up your nuts and make Santa proud this year. This holiday season, the best deal in wireless can only be found at Mint Mobile. Right now, when you switch to Mint Mobile, you can buy the 3-month plan and you'll get another 3 months for free. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton. With phone plans are starting at $15 a month. Again, I've told you guys, Mint Mobile has showed me that I could save about $35 a month by switching to their services. Mint Mobile's best offer of the year is here. For a limited time, buy any 3-month plan and get 3 more months for free. By going online and eliminating traditional costs of retail, Mint Mobile passes significant savings onto you. All plans come with unlimited talk, text, high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. For a limited time, buy any 3-month Mint Mobile plan and get 3 more months for free by going to mintmobile.com/GG. That's mintmobile.com/GG. Cut your wireless bill to just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/GG.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the GG Over Easy podcast, episode uno. I don't know what zero is. How do I not know what zero is in Spanish? It's
Zero.
110. Okay, just because you say the word in a different accent.
That is.
Let me see.
2-0.
Let's see.
This is 110? I didn't know that.
Come on, like give me some dues, man. I'm Colombian.
Yes, okay. Yeah.
Thank you. You know, I've been around.
Well, you just wouldn't be the first person that's like, what is
Yes, I know
what
that.
is the
but,
Spanish
like,
word for peanut?
But I was correct.
Peanut. You know, it's like
Yeah.
no, just because you say it differently, but you were.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
Sometimes
the only
it
reason
works.
I know that is because the USA soccer team recently beat Mexico 2-0, and and USA's Twitter tweeted out 2-0. So
It is CERO. Yeah. So,
yes,
there you go. So 110 is long.
yeah.
Too long. Didn't.
The reason why Ruben is filling in for Blue today is that's my bad. Is this is
Nope,
the
face
Thanksgiving
reveal.
episode?
This is the face reveal.
Oh, the whole
yep.
time.
This
The whole
entire
time.
time, this is what Blue looks like. I know you guys are. It's an honor to witness Blue's face.
You've turned
finally,
off the
after all
voice
this time.
modulator. Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped changing my voice. I stopped putting on the act. I mean, you've never seen BlueWestlo and RubenSargasm in the same room, so now you know the answer to that.
We are recording this Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, because we have to get this out to like our management studio. And I totally forgot to plan with Blue and Mr. Fruit. So literally, like I was like, we need to do the podcast. So that is on me. And I think Blue is probably asleep. So that is why our boy Ruben is filling in for our thankful Thanksgiving episode. Wow.
Episode How could you?
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
things to be thankful for. Like Mr. Fruit, I know you're very thankful for your lockjaw.
Hey, well, I was just saying this is the 110 in Japanese.
110
You hear that?
Kanjutsu?
I actually knew that. I knew
Hi,
that.
it's hi,
You did?
Hayakajuzu.
Oh, I was like, wow, Ruben. I was
Wow,
like,
Ruben, you're so cultured. Wow.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
I know. I know everything. It's crazy.
That's crazy how that works.
And this is the first episode that I'm a homeowner, Poggers.
Hey,
Very-
GZ.
Well, yeah, or I
GZ.
guess town homeowner.
Yeah,
Town homeowner.
well, the home's in
Yeah.
the
You
word, so
own
we'll
a
take it.
town. Let's go.
Yeah, so we bought at the highest point of the market. So
Hey.
very exciting. 30 years.
That's a smart investment. I like to hear it.
Thank you.
It's college town, though. You know?
So-
It'll always have
Yeah,
demand.
well, and that's what's cool about it. And like we love our place. You've been here before. It's very cool. Like we just got new appliances. The landlord sold directly to us too, which was really nice. Like we didn't have to go into a bidding war essentially. My favorite part though is we didn't have to move.
That's nice. Yeah.
Because
That is the best part. in
really
my
I hear right now
opinion.
moving prices are insane. And I heard just moving sucks.
does. Yeah.
Not fun. Can vouch.
So yeah, homeowners, poggers for 30
Congrats.
years. I'm paying this mortgage.
Yay!
Yeah, thank you.
Long.
Yeah. I forgot the actual streamers. That's what I was supposed to pick up today.
Oh,
Along with my ham for Thanksgiving. I was like,
well,
the streamers
I was really
for
thankful
raw.
that like our like I always see like the mortgage people like take pictures like first time home buyers like just bought a house and they have like thankfully ours did not do that. It was like let's just sign this shit and let's move
Let's
on.
get out of here.
And it was-
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very cool and like very professional type of thing.
No,
First
you take
time-
those.
the first house I bought, our realtor was just like, "Hey, congrats!" He gave us like a little gift bag, with just a whole bunch of cheap stuff, but like welcoming. And he's essentially like, "Thanks for making me a whole bunch of money, and I did nothing." Deuces.
Well, because how much does a realtor like essentially make off of the like you because you it's in
They're
the
all
closing
different,
costs,
but
like
yeah, like technically, we don't pay them, I believe. But yeah, it's in the costs and stuff. And
it's like in the escrow or I don't know. Like there's so many
All I know
like
is-
big
the first
crazy
realtor I
words.
used was absolute trash. So
and like the realtor what the realtor does is what they're supposed to show you properties, right? At like whenever you kind of ask and are kind of available to your whim.
well, then they get appointments for those places, and then they're the ones to broker. Like they're the in-between person contacting usually the other homeowners, realtors, and blah blah blah.
And your guy didn't do any of that?
He's just really bad at all. Everything. Yeah.
So when
At
you
least
got
the
this
house is
newer
nice.
build,
He was just
it
there for
like,
the money.
Did you not need a realtor when you bought a new like build kind of thing?
We could have, but we just didn't,
That makes sense.
because I was like, we can
Which
do it
is
ourselves and save money. So
Yeah, so like our landlord sold directly to us, so we like use kind of the same realtor. And what was cool is our landlords are super awesome people. Like we've been renting them from them for like 7
Dude, you already
years.
bought it. Okay, you can like drop it now. You don't gotta. No more brown nosing. It's all good.
They're not holding you at gunpoint anymore. You can be
And,
honest with us.
It's just really awesome. And so like we use the same realtor as them, and we got like they get a commission fee, the realtors apparently, for something. And because they saved on a realtor fee because we use the same one, they put that towards like our down payment. So it was really awesome. Yeah.
That's pog.
So shout out to all the good landlords out there that do not take advantage of the younger generation and actually give them hope, you know? So
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. As a landlord, definitely.
yeah. As the landlord that I'm going to be
landlord,
in the future.
100%.
Wow. He's talking about me.
I'm talking to you, landlord, listening to this podcast.
Well, I was a landlord for I wouldn't say short stint. Lasted a year with my brother when it was supposed to last like a month.
That's right. I was like, you rented out one of your...
No. But now, all the rent money he gave us, we just have stored away. Like, it's our mattress money. So, if everything goes horribly and the dollar fails or like, digital things go away, at least we have like $2,000 or $1,000, whatever it is. That'll last us forever. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that'll help us in the apocalypse. Yeah. So 110, we're here. Thanksgiving is the day after we're recording this, which I totally forgot, and I'm having to coordinate this year's Thanksgiving because
me too, dude.
My parents. Well, my dad recently just got surgery, but he had to get it in Florida because he's technically a resident there. Technically, he spends just enough time there, so tax-wise, he can call it there. But that also means that he'd be out of network here to get surgery. So he had to go to Florida, and then he's stuck there for like a month. So, yeah, now I'm supposed to plan it, and
are you having like all family over, like brothers, like their significant others, like?
It's super intense. Okay, we're gonna have me, Claire, my brother, my other brother, and maybe his girlfriend. It's intense.
That's
okay.
That's a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying. It's more than me. It's more than me.
Yeah, it's more than
got
just
the turkey
you and
today,
Claire and the dogs.
right?
So
I did. Yeah.
Are you cooking? Like, are you like helping cook tomorrow? Or
I bought the turkey.
Okay.
Claire is baking the apple pies. One of my brothers is making mac and cheese, and the other one I don't know.
Okay, I get you bought the turkey, but is the turkey cooked? Like, do you know how to cook a turkey?
No. Well, so I get I don't get a regular turkey. It's like the little, I don't even know what you would call it. It's already like sliced, and it comes like honey glaze over it, like crunchy honey glaze. I don't know, it's the same thing my parents have gotten for like 20 years. It's delicious and it's super easy. Yeah,
you'll have to link me.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, and so
it sounds good.
We usually just eat it cold because it's good that way, or you can throw it in the oven just to warm it up. But it's already cooked. It's yummy. And this place I go to, they have this thing called creamed honey. Delicious. It's like
so you did
a
the
honey
heavy
drizzle.
Already.
That's what I'm saying.
I have to go shopping today, and I'm not looking forward to it. I hate the grocery store, and I can only imagine what the grocery store today, the day before Thanksgiving, is going to look like. Yeah.
Get Tom and Larry ready, because like...
super serene. Everybody's going to be very
please,
patient
go
with each
ahead.
other. Maybe like 5 people in there, something like that.
Yeah,
you'll be fine.
We're having over me,
6 feet.
Sydney, and her mom, and that's it. So
that's a lot,
and I'm still
that's
even
more
stressed
than
out
you.
about it.
Yeah.
That is more than just you and Sydney. So
I brought something to the podcast today, kind of spur of the moment kind of thing.
Show and tell.
I'm calling it the would you rather thankful test. All right. So which are you more thankful for? Okay.
Okay.
And you guys are gonna explain what you're more thankful for. Okay.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, we're gonna start with air conditioning. Okay.
It doesn't matter what else you say. Oh. Air conditioning.
I live in Southern California, but also if I didn't have the internet, I wouldn't have a job. So I'm going to say the internet.
I'm going to say air conditioning.
Yeah.
I would be dead if it weren't for the air conditioning. So
Really? So air conditioning. Okay, what about this, Mister? For air conditioning or dogs? Which are you more thankful for?
dogs, I guess. But they can't keep me cool.
Moral
They
obligation.
can't keep
Yeah,
They make me more hot.
it's true. Because like if I had internet but no air conditioning, I'd be miserable.
All right. Here's another one for you. This one I think is pretty close. All right. Indoor plumbing or GPS? Which are you more thankful for having?
Indoor plumbing.
Plumbing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't go anywhere.
I did live a little while before GPS was a thing, and I managed.
Like MapQuest.
Yeah.
Like Map.
You're old.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you had to go to tournaments, Ruben, and you had MapQuests that were printed off from like
Yeah, imagine
the
you got to
night
get to
before.
Overwatch League, and they're like,
No,
okay,
yeah.
so after 500 feet, what? You're gonna take a right? Well,
I actually do fondly remember my mom printing off like little direction maps on Google Maps and having it in the car.
Yep.
Those were fun times, but I don't go anywhere, so I'm gonna have to say plumbing. That's pretty cool.
or like
I don't
actual.
have just a hole.
I do remember
Just-
in the back of the van we used to have, we just keep like state maps because we'd go on trips, and you just got to like open it up, be like, okay, so I think we're here. And if we got to get there, that's like maybe 3 hours. So we got to, you like have to like try and plot the course, and then you miss an exit, and it's, oh boy.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
maps
miserable.
are cool, man. They were fun. I'm gonna be honest.
I might say like GPS might be really, really up there for me. Like imagine if we had to like drive across like the country and just like, all right, let me pull out this fucking
I mean,
scroll.
That's how it was. Or I'll do you one better. Before you didn't even have a scroll. He's like, I don't know. The sun is west. Just keep going that way. Like wherever the sun rises, just keep walking that way. At high noon, if you find yourself. Yeah, no way. Everybody gives
All right.
Columbus crap for like stumbling upon America. Bruh, I'd be happy I stumbled upon anything in the open water. And I'd be like, yep, I meant to be here. Sure.
I'm sure I'd manage. I just have the telepathy to just be able to be like, yep, I need to go this way to land here, and it would work 100% of the time because I'm just that confident in myself.
All right,
I
I
mean,
got
it
another
wouldn't,
one.
it wouldn't go wrong.
Confidence
I got
is attractive, and it's also proven to help with directions. Yeah.
there you
Exactly.
go. All right, I got ice maker or microwave. Which are you
Microwave.
more thankful for?
I don't have.
I don't
an
even
ice
have a
maker.
working ice maker. Yeah. So
I thought you had an ice maker.
no, it's broken. Like my fridge is broken. It's all broken. So I don't know what that's like. And
There's
even
no ice in this household.
yeah, and even if like at this point I rarely use ice. Like I just drink room temp stuff anyway now. So whereas microwave, like the ice thing, sure, I can cool down some drinks. But microwave, I can do anything. Cook food, cook more food.
I could do anything with this thing.
Well, you can. I've been using it to heat up some heat wraps. There's other things for sure.
Okay.
It's like an oven, but faster. It's cool. You don't have to wait as long.
Fun
How
fact,
could I live
actually,
without it?
my dad worked as a microwave
Salesman?
salesman when they first came out because that's how old he is. What a boomer, am I right?
You gotta check this thing out.
But yeah, like that was, and he worked at the store, and like he would have to demonstrate people how to use it or what it could be used for.
People
But then he knew all these like secret recipes and stuff too, and like best ways to work. So I still have all the tips and stuff he's taught me about microwaves.
give me your best tip on a microwave, like that you
Um,
use every time you use the microwave.
If you're heating something up, take a paper towel big enough to cover your plate or whatever. Lightly douse it in some water, pat it everywhere, roll it up so it's barely damp. Put it over your food, heat it up. It's completely different.
It's like
It's a game
in
changer.
what, like it's just like more moist or
Like,
just
let's say I heat up some hot wings in the microwave for 30 seconds. Boom, they come out. Okay, whatever. They're fine. A little dry, warm. Just put that little
makes all
paper
the
towel
difference.
water. You would have thought they're fresh out of the, like you just ordered them. It's game.
Okay,
I literally use it
since-
anytime I heat up. Literally anything.
Since you're the microwave guru, is it true that to heat things up in the microwave, you should put
They
it
kill
on the
your
edge of the
sperm.
spinning plate instead of the middle? Oh, that too. That's a good question. If I put my nuts in the microwave, will it just make me infertile? On the spot.
For different reasons than you probably think.
Well, yeah, since you got the vaccine, that's why. That's why
Yeah.
you're infertile.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
my
it's already
bad.
biased. Yeah, if you'd tested before.
I'm already done.
Well, a lot of microwaves actually these days don't even have a completely rotating thing, which is strange. But
Really?
it just doesn't work out that way. But yeah, you can do. I mean, it's all about the distribution of the heat. I mean, usually just put it in the middle. Like most times, it's not gonna make that much of a difference.
Okay.
But there's also like super easy ways to like scramble eggs in the microwave, and they're not gross. I forget
That's
what my-
important.
Yeah, I forget what my dad did, but like you put them in a mug and you do this and you put a little bit of this and you do it in like 45 seconds. You got like scrambled eggs with cheese. I'm like, wow, it's incredible.
You got scrambled eggs and cheese.
This is great.
Easy peasy.
Okay, here's another one. Electricity or your car.
Okay, mine's a hybrid, so I'm gonna go electricity because my car wouldn't work anyway. So
I'm gonna go with electricity because I don't drive. These are some hard hitting questions.
Hey, these are pretty. That was the
No,
only
they're
one
good
that was.
questions. No, they're good questions. It's
All
just
right, no,
that
here, I got
some of them
one.
don't apply to me.
Streaming services, okay,
okay.
or football.
Streaming services.
I
As
don't
much as
watch
I love
football.
I watch streaming services a lot more than football. Footballs are Sundays during the season, whereas streaming services are like every
Okay,
day.
well, let me change that up. I'll do streaming services, and we'll do like esport, and sports,
Ooh,
That's tough.
that's a good one.
That's a tough one.
I'm still gonna have to go with streaming services though.
Regrettably,
But
I think
that
I
is a
would
good
too.
one.
But yeah, that makes it harder.
I do
What
enjoy
do
me
you-
some
what do you-
Valorant.
Okay, then what
Masters.
have you guys been watching
My
lately?
man.
Then what show are you thankful lately for?
Trying to think. We
I did watch
watched
Arcane last night. I watched the first episode.
of what?
I thought it,
Of Arcane.
yeah, I thought it was pretty decent.
Yeah, Arcane. I'm thankful for. Just finished that. That's sick. Arcane. Claire and I just watched the first episodes of The Wheel of Time that dropped. I'll have to see how the rest
Oh
are.
yeah, someone
Yeah.
asked a question on that last week, right?
Yeah, I'll have to see the whole season. First few episodes were okay. We'll see.
Oh, it's all already out.
No, just the first 3, and then I think they're releasing one weekly.
Okay.
I watched
don't.
this Korean show on Netflix called My Name, I think.
Oh.
About
Good
this
things.
girl whose dad was like a mobster and he died, and so now she's being raised by the mob to kill the person that killed her dad or something. That was interesting.
I watched the second season of Tiger King.
I still haven't watched the first, but
What?
yeah.
You have to, bro. It is even the second season. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like, where did they how do they keep coming up with stuff with this? This is insane. I hope there's a third season.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
I don't really watch many shows, but for esports, like I watched the Valorant Masters. I've been watching more Valorant esports than I have
Are you
been
excited
Overwatch,
for-
which is a little.
Valorant Championships in a week.
I never know when they're happening, but whenever I see them happening, I'm like, I'm gonna watch this, and it's always like really well produced, super high production quality, super nice. One of my friends is on Rise, Derek. He's really good. I love watching and supporting him.
I was gonna say
I
yeah,
bet
it's
I'd
really
shit
fun to
on
watch.
Derek. He probably sucks.
You know what, dude? I'd love to see you guys duke it out in a match.
It starts in a week, but it's the tournament that all the masters have led up to, all the people that have qualified.
I'm gonna be
That's
real with you guys.
26.
I tweet a lot about CS:GO, and so every time I ever tweet anything about CS:GO, there's always somebody who tweets like Valorant is better or something like that. So I have the word Valorant literally muted on my timeline. Like
Well,
I
Valorant
don't.
has you muted.
That's valid.
I
so-
literally don't have it. I think I have, and I think I muted it when NA and EU were fighting. about
And NA
like,
was dumpster. Well, it wasn't. No, it's because NA was dumpster in EU at the time.
and it was like
so
lol
everyone's
EU,
yeah.
like it was just all over my timeline. So I have Valorant and NA EU muted on my timeline forever.
You're missing out on
That's
some good
reasonable.
stuff. Spicy.
No, the CS:GO Blast tournament just started. That's what you should be watching, Ruben.
Man, but it's not as pretty. I'm gonna be honest, dude. Valorant is so pretty
But like
to my
mechanically,
eyes.
like sure, like
The
a
abilities
Toyota
and
Camry. A Toyota Camry isn't as flashy and as cool as the Nissan GTR that just came out. All right,
So then why would I care about the Camry?
because the Camry is reliable and will keep driving for
I
300,000
have a
miles.
Not as
Camry.
exciting.
But yeah,
Exactly, but it's
also not
it's cheap
exciting.
to
What
fix.
exactly? It's an
And then, but
e-sport.
hey,
I want it
when
to
you
be more
open that,
exciting.
when you open that Camry, it may have a $350,000 wedding ring in it. You know, like
That is
you know,
fair.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean CS:GO esports are really cool too.
It's
Not as
fucking
of
the
recently.
coolest. It is the
No, yeah.
coolest FPS esport, and I will die on that hill.
You can die on that hill. I'm gonna go with I think Valorant's really cool, man. I don't know. I love the abilities.
man
I
of
love the
culture.
skins. The skins are so nice.
Like it's
Overwatch. I'm
when
not
you
even
break
gonna
it down
copium that. Like,
simplistically, like CS:GO is just a flash. Like you have to line up the smoke. You just don't get to pick where the smoke goes. You know, you have to.
Well, actually,
like
you do get a pick because you're throwing it and you know where.
No,
it's
but you
gonna
have
go.
to know where it is. You have to like line it up. You're not just like, oh,
Yeah.
I know where this is CT smoke. Like you have to line up the smoke. On the Valorant, you just open the map and you go, I'll pick
okay.
there.
Well, that's a couple
yeah, but if
people,
you're
but
playing
there are
someone who's
like
not smoked,
yeah, there's
then
like
you got to do lineups and stuff.
for instance,
like
if you're
Sova arrows.
Sova arrows, yeah, you have to like go into the bathrooms, look up at this corner, jump, and then have to
Sure. Okay.
apex of
Some
the jump,
utility.
shoot.
I'm talking about all utility though. The flashes. Like if I'm around a corner, I release a bird. Bird flashes. Whole team is dead. Like
See, you know what CS:GO
That's a
doesn't
flashbang.
have? CS:GO doesn't have 40 flashbangs that can be thrown at you in the span of 5 seconds, leaving you unable to see or play the game for that duration of time.
I mean,
That's awesome. We love
That's
that.
I mean,
200 years of
technically,
experience.
I guess technically you could buy 10 flashes, but the round is 2 minutes and the game is so much slower than Valorant that they're not just gonna be flashing like
No.
that.
Yeah,
And
see,
it's
that's
not
the
as
problem
easy
is,
to
like,
get flashed as well.
Halfway
And it's
through a
not-
match, you see us.
Well, and the thing in CS2 to avoid a flash, you just go like this.
Oh yeah.
You just look away from the flash.
Well, you can
like,
do that in Valorant.
Yeah.
Well, isn't a bird like? Won't the bird like chase you though and like
No.
make you look at it though, or whatever the
It's like any
eye
flash.
in the sky one is?
If
the
you're
bird
looking
is
at
like
it,
led with your mouse. So it's like it's
I
up to the
don't
person
know.
who's throwing the bird.
every pretty much everything has counterplay.
But Valorant
Like,
is
don't
definitely
get
not
shot.
perfect.
You know, like just don't
Like,
get shot.
I don't
for it.
play Valorant.
Oh,
I
I'm
wanna
not
make
saying
that
CS:GO is
clear.
perfect. CS:GO
Yeah.
is fucking shit. I hate CS:GO.
No, yeah,
I
no,
love it.
Valorant, I mean, it's just like, again, watching someone get flashed for 5 seconds straight, unable to move and do anything, it's like, that's gameplay right there. It's almost like an
Says the
Overwatch.
song
Yeah,
for
as an
playing
Overwatch player, he's like, now
Yeah.
they kind of know my pain.
Now they kind of know what it's like if you jump in as Winston and you get slept, hacked, pinned,
Pulled.
So is
stunned
this
again,
like
bashed, hook comes off cooldown.
is this
It's almost a
Valorant,
taste of that.
Is this a major like or what their
Uh,
like idea of a major?
Well,
is?
it's like I don't know how you would equate it, but it's essentially all the masters, the winners. So there's like 6 teams, whatever, or 8 teams with like 2 extra qualifiers, whatever, from all the previous tournaments coming. So it's like a championship.
Yeah, so it sounds like what like a major would be like. That's cool. Good for them. Have fun.
When
It's on
Do they have
LAN
hero
and,
pick bans and stuff or no?
um.
I think that's like the next
think
kind
they
of step I
do,
need to
or
see
do
in Valorant.
Well, I think
I
they
don't
need more
think they do.
people. I
Well,
don't think
that's
they
what I'm
do
saying.
yet,
They need a big pool, like.
'cause
But
they
I would
can't-
like to see that one of these days is a nice pick ban of heroes. I think that would be interesting.
Yeah, I
um,
just don't think there's enough hero, or what are they called in Valorant?
Agents.
operators.
Agents. No. Operate. Yep,
Pretty sure it's
wait,
operator.
that's Siege.
You're right.
Agents.
Operators is
Agents?
Siege.
I don't.
Agents,
I
think is Valorant.
think
I don't know
I just
anymore.
call them heroes. I
think
love
it's
whenever I love when someone from one game goes over to another game and you can tell what game they come from based on the terminology that they use. Like, for example, when Overwatch just came out and say like a Destiny player played Overwatch and they call it a super, like that's always really funny. It's like, oh, Destiny player. Okay, nice. I
Yeah.
see you. I see you.
I got you're gonna get hurt just as much over here, man. Like, well, that's like Joey. Every game we play, if there's any kind of progression, he calls it EXP. I'm like, Joey, this is not. He's like, dude, every game does that. I'm like, Pokemon. Pokemon is the only game I can think of that says EXP. And he just never changes. And that's very obvious. Like, yeah.
It is true.
Well,
like, they are the only game that I have seen EXP, like exp, instead of just XP.
Yeah. I don't.
It's just, why are you adding an entire extra letter, man? It's just
yeah, you're making it harder for yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just being contrary for the point. I like watching CS:GO when they have big tourneys. Like I said, I'll pretty much watch literally any.
I just wish I bet if you tried to play it, dude, you would like it.
I've tried it.
Like,
I don't like it.
No, but I'm saying like now, like if you played it with a team, like a coordinated team of boys, like, and we said like, I think
if I don't like playing Valorant, I'm not gonna like playing CS:GO.
What don't you like about Valorant?
I'm bad.
That is a good one.
The only reason I even gave
when I pick it up.
Yeah, the only reason I even gave that game a chance is because it's a little more forgiving, run and gun, and like aggressive. I can't do the whole. I'm gonna watch the sideline for 2 minutes. Round's over. Nice one, boys. Can't do it. or wait 1 minute 45 seconds. They peek headshot. Well, that was all right. Good luck, boys.
My night was ruined. I went 0-3 last night in some phase games, and my night was ruined. Like,
and that's the other thing too, is you're like, I got one game. 3 hours later, game just wrapped up. Okay.
That's like that is like kind of my only gripe with CS:GO is like if I'm wanting to play a game of CS:GO, I have to make sure I'm not doing anything for either 45 minutes or 2.5 hours. Like, there's no, it's somewhere in that range of the game. And like my longest game of CS:GO has been like 3 hours. I think it was like a 31 game Mirage.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, what?
I can look.
yeah,
I'll find
at that
it.
point, I would just throw. I'm like, let's get this over with.
For me, it's I just don't know how to shoot and not move at the same time. Overwatch ruined me.
I mean,
like, how do I
awful at CS:GO.
not move?
Like, I'm a level 1 face at pleb. I'm awful. Like
you want me to counter strafe? Like, I'm sure I could learn if I like.
You're a gamer,
try,
yeah, for sure.
But
you're still a zoomer like us. Like, we're old dogs. We can't learn new tricks.
Like,
but
exactly.
you still have time.
Yeah,
but not much.
I could adapt if I really wanted to, but like, I like finding out a way that I can make it work. Like, I remember in Siege, I would play with friends, and I had no game sense or map knowledge, obviously, because I was super new to the games. But I knew how to aim. So all that I would do is I would allow them to backseat for me, tell me everything to do, and I would just execute it because I knew how to aim, and it was really fun. And sometimes I would hit fire, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it."
So here's a 25 to 25 game. That's super long. That's definitely not my longest. Yeah, Benny has like a screenshot of us on Mirage, and it was like 36-33 or something like that.
I mean,
I just wish I was good at it.
Test of endurance. I'm impressed, if anything.
Oh no, here it is. 32-34 Mirage.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
I came out as a different man.
I wish I could show how long it was.
Man.
No, yeah, a long Overwatch game. It's like
Did you want to hear my stat line?
Oh god.
I suck so bad.
50 and 0?
No,
right?
okay, so this is a 32-34.
Wait, tell me how many deaths and I'll guess kills.
Okay, well, I'll tell you Benny. Okay, Benny went. I'll tell you the top frag of our team. Okay, Benny went 65 and 48. 65 kills, 48 deaths.
I'm gonna say you went 21-53.
I was thinking in the 20s too. I was actually gonna say 21, but now you said 21. Now I don't.
I'm gonna
say 18. I'm gonna say 18. I'm sorry, Rob.
I went 25 and 55.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I was close.
Hey, better. You exceeded expectations.
Yeah.
It's literally just dying so.
Hey, that's 21
times.
frags your team wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Okay.
Oof,
25.
25.
Six headshots. 6 headshots.
You beat our expectations. We lowballed, and you
only
impressed.
6?
Good job.
I feel like
So I got 19 body shots. They're like
yeah, I thought like
6
a lot
headshots
more
were kills.
kills come from headshots.
Well, yeah, they do if you're fucking good at the game.
If you're simple,
Yeah, if you're good.
that makes sense.
I wish I knew how long this game was, but I can't.
Okay, Rob.
Too long.
Thankful for Max versus CS:GO.
Oh, Max. Like Max.
Yeah.
Max any day of the week. He's my except that
Okay.
he's so
Max
annoying.
versus Sydney.
We have the I'm sure you guys have that talk. Like if we were in a burning building. I mean, like it breaks my heart, but like Sydney, but like it like breaks my heart thinking of like if Max and Sydney were on a cliff and I just saw Max holding on with his little paws. I mean, I would go for him first. You know what I mean? Like just seeing that picture is something I don't want to think about. You know what I mean?
Maybe he'd stick to the landing. I mean, he's a
Yeah,
cat,
to be fair,
right?
he does like the rotations. He'll be fine. Something.
He's
like
an old man though, so who knows?
that. He's
Dude,
still got
my
it, though.
dad had a 22-year-old cat named Guise, and her entire diet for 22 years was just sausage.
22.
That cat ate nothing but sausage. And this is in Armenia, so like the
Sustenance.
sausage is like built different. I don't know, but she just lived like a champ for those 22 years. I'm like, damn. Now
That's
if
impressive.
I want Spuntik, my cat, to live that long, just sausage. And my mom's
If
like,
I
no,
want-
we can't do that.
If you want to live long, maybe you should just start down in
I was,
only those sausages.
Eating exclusively sausage, you're right.
I was lurking in your stream last night, Ruben, and you were playing May, and you walled off a Cass, and it was funny. You're like, Cass, no flashbang. I was like, who's Cass?
Yeah. Dude, they changed his name, and there's something.
You get flamed in the chat, like if you say like
Yeah.
McCree or
No, like
yeah.
I have my community.
I'm
I didn't
trying.
ask them to do this initially. They did this on their own, but it's like because it's really hard to adapt the call out. Because like I've been calling him Cree for like years now, so it's really difficult
Good on
to
you.
change my call out when I'm in the middle of a fight, and I'll say Cree without noticing. I've been getting better at it. But what happens whenever I say Cree on accident, my chat will be like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Wait, what? Did I say Cree?" I was like, "Oh, my bad."
They're keeping you honest.
It is so weird. There's a group of people in the game, larger than you would think, that if you call him Cass, they will get mad at you, and they
You
will
can't
start like they'll get mad at you like his name's not Cass, it's Cree. I'm like, well, it says in the game his name is Cass.
And then you have the person, hey, do you know why his name was changed? And then it's like this whole thing, and you're trying to cap the point. And it's just like, we're trying to just cap the fucking point.
It like doesn't matter. It's just like his name is Cass. They changed it. Deal with it. Like I'm not gonna willingly call him the name of like a sexual assaulter, which is what the character's named after. So it's changed for a good reason.
It's so weird that people will get upset at that. Like,
yeah, people will
really
flame you
it's
for
me.
calling him Cass.
Are you more thankful for the Overwatch community or the Mr. Fruit
the
community?
The other one, Mr. Fruit community. You didn't even need to give me the second one, the Mr. Fruit community. Good lord. Last night, I played for 10 hours. I dropped like 200 plus SR, but it wasn't even just that I dropped 200 plus SR. It was, I had the most mind-boggling, these people aren't human. They're like Blizzard implemented artificial intelligence like experiments. Like they are not real. Some of the things that they say is just like, get me out of here.
You just explained like
Christ.
the EU faces CSGO scene.
It's
like
just,
whenever I queue
so
EU with Benny, it's just like, what, you got like these Russians are not real. Like
it's so weird and they're so
And he
dumb.
hurts daddy.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Last night was rough with Overwatch. Good lord.
Did you
glad
stream
you're still with
anything
us,
else? Did you play Pokemon? Did you play the new Pokemon?
I played some games in queue, but I don't have a Switch, so I didn't play the new Pokemon. But it looks really cool, and I'm like watching like some of my streams.
Ruben, are you using your fidget thing too?
I see you use this thing, and it is prompting me to use it as well. Like I see you bust out, and I look at it on my desk. I'm like,
this is like my favorite thing ever.
And now
I hate that the center one has come out because it looks just a little weird. Dude!
Yeah, shiny shanks.
Yeah,
that
you
is
said Pokemon.
actually a cool shiny because there's some shinies that look kind of lame. That's
so wait, what does that normally look like? Because like for all I know, that Pokemon just looks like that normally.
1 second.
It's normally like more black or blue.
It's completely blue. Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Normally
bad.
a lot.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
what is this?
Like,
This is like so getting this shiny Mr. Fruit is more rare.
yeah.
Okay. Is more rare than me unboxing those coverts that I got in CS:GO. Because I think the covert skins are like 1 in 3,600.
Yeah, the full odds I got, that's technically like, I think 1 out of 4,250 or something. And
you were
Yeah.
just what? Like
just walking. Yeah, I know.
Except it's free, so it doesn't cost money. To
Yeah, exactly.
find.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm barely over like an hour in game. I was just doing like one of the first routes. I was about to go to bed. I was walking. I was like talking with Claire, and I looked over. I was like, "Boo!"
Oh, so you didn't see like the animation?
Well, no,
or,
like I did, and then I saw it in like the grass parts, and I go, "Boo!" And I'm like, "This can't be real."
So that is what your second shiny ever full odds?
Yeah, I did get shiny Cramorant, but I hatched that, and that was not full odds.
Oh, okay.
I have only naturally ran into a shiny Pokemon one time. I was doing, I think, an Emerald or a Platinum Nuzlocke, and it was my encounter. It was a shiny Politoed, and I ran out of Pokeballs, and I was devastated.
Are
I
they
literally
pink?
quit.
Right? Are they pink? The shiny Polytoads?
The
That
shiny
sounds right.
Politoed, I think, is... I don't remember
Because it's
what
normally
it was.
what, like a light green?
Yeah,
It's
if I'm
green
not-
normally,
I'll look
yeah.
it up.
And when I couldn't
sounds
catch
right,
it, I
yeah.
was just down. I was
Devastated.
like, my mental shattered, my
My-
dreams done, evaporated,
See,
incinerated.
and for all
was
I know, like as a kid when I played like a Heart Gold or like that's the only one I really
Oh,
ever played.
it kind of looks like cotton candy. It's like cerulean blue, but then where it would normally be tan, it's like a light purple pink.
So you are playing this Diamond and Pearl, just not making a playthrough of it because of the
Yeah.
Nuzlocke, I'm assuming.
Yeah, because
Oh, no, this is-
just done. I did it, so. But
Yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
Wait, what? Oh no, I thought he said Nuzlocke, and I thought he was talking to me for a second. I was
Oh.
like, wait, what? Diamond Pearl? Wait, I'm not.
Oh,
playing that.
Ruben grinds Nuzlocks during the queue times. That's
I
like
used to, man. But that shiny genuinely just killed me, and I haven't been able to do them the same since.
Oh, you
although
don't
I-
shiny hunt or anything like that?
No, I don't shiny hunt. I just do Nuzlocks because I think that's the most fun thing to do. Because I like random and I like challenge. And
Well,
it's fun.
The bummer thing though is like what I realized is like I don't know, it was a little while ago they introduced it, but you can like transfer your Pokemon now from Pokemon Go to your games. But it is so,
Oh.
like a million times easier to get shinies in Pokemon Go. And so like for instance,
Oh.
this like past Sunday was like the Shinx Community Day, which means like AKA shinies everywhere.
Yeah.
So now like a shiny Shinx,
that's
it's like,
weird. It's not that.
oh
special
well, I have
anymore.
20 now in my Sword and Shield game.
Sag.
Okay, maybe that is kind of lame. Because yeah,
Versus-
shinies are like really easy to get in Pokemon Go.
Versus
Really
is trying to
easy.
still get shiny Piplup. He's at 600 encounters right now.
It's
Oof.
nothing. Yeah, he's still got. His full odds will be when he hits 4,200 something.
That's insane.
That
can't do
long
it.
spent not playing the game, just resetting. That is painful. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
And the
well,
biggest
GC, Mr.
problem.
Fruit.
Well, thank you. And the biggest problem for me with those soft resets is the fact that Pokemon and the Switch are so slow. If I was able to just like like keep encountering, trying, but instead one encounter, 4 minutes later it's rebooted. Nope, that's not it. 4 minutes later reboot it. Nope, that's not it.
So in an
That's
hour
what
you
I
get like
can
maybe
do.
like 10 attempts or
Yeah,
something like
that's
that.
what I can't do.
Ish.
Couldn't
That's
be me.
rough.
Yeah.
How
Plus
long
the
did your shiny
shiny
hunt take
Piplup.
on stream?
What the?
You've only done one, right?
Yeah, the freaking.
What did you
I just
hunt?
said his name. Cramorant,
Cramorant, right?
Yeah, Cramorant. Well, ironically, I got him off stream. It was when I was in Mexico, with Claire. But I think the amount of eggs it took me was. What was my total egg count? I'm needed 1 second. But I want to say it was like 900 eggs, which was
That-
past the odds. I should have got one. Pardon your regularly scheduled podcast listening for this short ad break.
This holiday season, the best deal in wireless can only be found at Mint Mobile. Right now, when you switch to Mint Mobile and buy any 3-month plan, you'll get another 3 months for free. As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, Mint Mobile lets you order from home and save a ton, with phone plans just starting at $15 a month. I say it every time. Mint Mobile showed me that they could save me about $35 a month by switching to their services. So go on and get your savings. With Mint Mobile, choose the amount of monthly data that's right for you and stop paying for data that you'll never use. You can use the same phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with your existing contacts. For a limited time, buy any 3-month Mint Mobile plan and get 3 more months for free by going to mintmobile.com/GG. That's mintmobile.com/GG. Cut your wireless bill to just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/GG. Ho, 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 gentlemen. The holidays came early here at Manscaped, the leading men's hygiene brand. Manscaped just launched their new products, including their all-new ultra-premium body wash and 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. I've used the body wash, and let me tell you, I smell good coming out of there. It's time to give yourself or someone who needs it the gift of beautiful skin, hair, and balls this holiday season. Go to manscaped.com and use code GG for 20% off plus free shipping. The 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner, which has key ingredients with benefits that include hydrating, nourishing, conditioning the scalp, plus strengthening your hair at the same time. 'Tis the season to load up on Manscaped's products. So get yourself, your dad, your brother, and friends the gift of all. The Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code GG at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com and use code GG. Clean up your nuts and make Santa proud this year. Is something preventing you from achieving your goals? What interferes with your happiness? Make sure you guys check out betterhelp.com/GG. As someone who's used BetterHelp services, it helped me a ton. They're very professional, they're very timely, and very thoughtful. BetterHelp is committed to facilitating great therapeutic matches, so they make it easy and free to change counselors if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and financial aid is available. The service is available to clients worldwide. Anything you share is confidential. It's convenient, professional, affordable. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp, they're recruiting an additional counselors in all 50 states. So again, I want you to start living a happier life today. And as a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/GG. Join over the 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/GG. I got...
No, yeah, I mean,
my
shiny
odds are all
hunting
into
just looks
CSGO.
hard.
That's all
Yeah.
my odds go to.
I don't think I could ever have the mental fortitude to shiny hunt because it's just like you're spending so long, so many times doing the same repetitive thing to try to get like a recolored version of your, which it's cool. Some of them are really cool. Some of the shiny Pokemon are really cool. I just don't think I would ever like be able to do it. Like I wouldn't be able to.
And like the Piplup shiny isn't really all that crazy, right?
Isn't
Like
the Piplup shiny just like Piplup shiny?
yeah, I'm looking
Isn't
at it right
like
now.
just
It's
like
I'm looking at like the Imperior one. It's just like a lighter shade of blue. Like
it is barely, yeah, Empoleon. It's barely different. Like shiny Piplup, that is not something I would ever like. If I got a shiny Piplup, I would be like, oh, okay, that's cool, but it looks almost the same, especially because like I'm colorblind. But so a lot of the shinies, like whenever, for example, it's like yellow to green, it's literally barely noticeable for me.
yeah.
But I just wish that Pokemon made shinies more consistently cool. Cause like
Yeah.
complete recolors are cool a lot of the time. But like when it's just such a minor change, like changing the black on Empoleon to navy blue, that's not exciting. And that's the only difference I really noticed. And the blue is slightly lighter. It's like, come on, you can do better than that.
Yeah.
And just like, man, you got to make it worthwhile. If you're gonna get a shiny Pokemon, it's got to look cool.
Let's move on to the Patreon questions because we need
Okay.
to kind of wrap up here in like 30
Yeah.
minutes ish. Let me pull up the questions here.
And you guys
Um,
got funny questions sometimes. I got to give it to y'all.
yeah. Okay, this one's from me. Says from Riles. Says Rob, all in Mac Jones. Think y'all can win the AFC East? Yes, I do. I am all in on Mac Jones. He's the best rookie quarterback, and he fucking owns. What do you think about Mac Jones and our chances to win the AFC East, Ruben?
I didn't know what half of the words in that sentence meant. I'm gonna be completely honest.
What
Who's
position does?
Mac Jones is a quarterback?
Yeah, Mac Jones is our quarterback
Okay.
for the New England Patriots.
All right.
He's been playing really well his rookie season.
Okay.
We're first in the AFC East right now. We're ahead of the Buffalo Bills.
All right.
Yeah.
If if you full-heartedly believe in him, I believe in him too.
Fuck yeah. That's good to
Yeah.
hear, Ruben.
I believe.
All right, good. I'm glad.
Also, if I were to choose a football team, I guess it would be the Patriots because I'm from Boston. So
Oh, well, there you go.
yeah, easy. It
We
makes things
have
really simple for me.
we have a question from the Dick. Says, who is your guys' pick for the AFC champs, NFC champs, and Super Bowl winners so far this year? As a Cardinals fan who's tired of suffering, I'm huffing on copium this year and holding on to hope. Also, why couldn't Aaron Rodgers pull this bullshit earlier in the year so the Cards could have gotten the dub against the Packers? Did you hear he has COVID toe?
What does that mean?
You've never heard of COVID toe?
No.
It's
Wait, what?
it's like a side effect from having COVID. Your like toes like discolor and like are like bruised.
Ugh.
I swear to God, like
You.
it's called COVID toe.
You. Well, I was needed for a second because speaking of the apple pie Claire was making, she cut open her finger while trying to make said apple pie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is
So
the
aside
finger
from-
all right, is it like attached?
Well, aside from slowly bleeding out, she'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
It was
alright,
like
well, as long
it
as
looks
it's
like
slowly,
a
not quick.
terrible deep paper cut, Yeah. but she'll be all right.
Okay, my picks for the Super Bowl. AFC. I got the give me the Patriots.
They've
No,
been kind, but I mean, hey, they've been kind of.
Yeah, we've been playing pretty well, but like, do I think we could walk into like? It depends. Like, if we beat the Bills, like for the division, I don't know. Do I think we could walk into like Kansas City or even like? I'm trying to think like of the other good AFC teams, or like even Tennessee if Derrick Henry comes back for the playoffs.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least AFC champs. I think I got Chiefs, Titans. I don't know who's gonna
Yeah.
come out on top.
Give me or the Colts. I like the Colts too. I like the Colts. They're on the trend up.
They won
I like
6
that.
of their last 8.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor is a beast. In the NFC though, give me the Packers. I think the Packers still win the Super Bowl.
I'm still rooting for the Packers. Our defense has really been turning on, frankly, when our offense has been pooping the bed. All I know is I don't know what the Packers are going to do post Rodgers here soon because was it Jordan Love? Is that the yeah? Woof. I mean, it was
He's
only one game, but
yeah,
we'll have to see.
yeah. What do you think, Ruben?
I'll root for whoever makes you guys happy.
Thank you, Ruben. So the Patriots win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that I'm going with them. They'll win it.
Because that'll
I
make
believe
us
it.
both extremely happy.
No,
Is Tom Brady still on the Patriots?
Oh my
No.
God, this is like
He's
the
on the
sports
Buccaneers.
podcast.
Okay.
Ruben, we had you in for the perfect one. Classy has. We're only a month into the first NBA season, but do you have any predictions on how it'll go down? This is my first time actually following the NBA, so I'm sticking with my hometown Chicago Bulls, who look pretty spicy right now. The Golden State Warriors are going to win the finals. When Klay Thompson comes back, that man is on a mission. Steph Curry's going to win the MVP. If you can bet Steph Curry MVP odds right now and you get plus odds, hammer that, please.
yeah, if they keep throwing that ball in that basket like they have been, hoops. You know what
I
I'm saying?
agree.
Yeah,
Golden State's
Ruben
going to
knows.
ship. It
Agree.
doesn't matter.
Yep, I know.
It's gonna be Golden State, Milwaukee. Giannis is going to defend
What about
it,
Silver
and
State though?
No, Golden State is just a little bit better than
Okay,
Silver State.
that
at
does
the
make
moment.
Diamond
They're gonna
State. Do we have a
sweep.
A,
Platt
well, a
State?
lot of people are kind of bare right now on the Diamond State team.
That's
It's
true.
more of a bull market over
Yeah,
there. Golden
that's-
State.
Onyx team, Halo.
Where's the Challenger? How's that looking? Challenger State?
Sir Harmonic says, if y'all had the opportunity, would y'all move your consciousness into an immortal robot body like Al from Full Metal Alchemist? You wouldn't be
No.
able to feel pain or die of old age. Sleep also isn't a thing anymore, but you'd be able to give up all other humans. You can do like eat her food and experience the booba.
No, thank you. I will pass.
Ah,
I
when I
think the
think of
amount of
all
time
the
I have left on this
things-
earth is good.
Yeah, I think Al didn't like being in the little robot thing.
No.
So
first off, he wasn't a robot, but whatever.
whatever, it's a armor. Like
Yeah. Yeah. When I think of, everything that makes up a human, I think, can I experience booba? And that's definitely where I draw the line.
you know what is the equivalent exchange to booba? Like there is no
The law of equivalent exchange states
Immortality?
Yeah.
Nah.
that. Yeah, I do not want to be immortal. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, I think the amount of time I got left, good. We'll roll with that.
The only time I want to be immortal is the second I decide I don't want to be. I'm not. That's the only way I would ever do it.
Now, if there was a snail that could kill me
God.
by chasing me for my entire life, and I could be immortal as long as the snail doesn't touch me, that I could sign
Then
up
I'm
for.
down.
Because then I could just be like, okay, where's
Little
the snail?
cat and mouse.
That's easy.
And
Yeah.
if you ever want to die, easy. You just dive right onto
Just-
that sucker.
hey, Hi, snail. How
Yeah,
you
be like,
doing?
hey, I know you've been waiting
Fun.
for this moment, buddy. Like, come on, do it.
Bring it here.
Watch it be like 10
then you
years,
like
and
this.
you're like, listen, snail.
And then you
I
run.
know it's only been 10 years. I know I'm like barely 30. I've had enough.
I'm
I've
already
had enough.
done.
I need you now.
I haven't even lived to be immortal.
This snail runs from you.
And it's like, no, dude, come on. It's supposed
That's how
to be
this
at
works.
least like 1,000 years. Come on, man. Make it a little fun.
And then you
for
find
me.
out the snail was never chasing you all this time. It was just waiting for you.
Okay,
Yeah,
but what
it's just
if the snail gets exponentially faster every year?
exponentially.
Like how much? Like double
then
its
you're
speed every
done.
year?
Let's say, or how about every month? Every month, let's say he starts out with an inch, and it exponentially grows every month.
What does
Then he's gonna
exponentially
be
mean?
like
By,
a
double?
NASCAR.
So,
snail
second
in
month,
2 years.
He moves 2 inches, then 4,
four,
then 8,
8.
16, 32, 64.
Yeah,
But see, you
NASCAR
got to think,
snail,
I mean,
2
a
years.
year in, he's
Boom.
only moved maybe 20-something feet.
Yeah. But then
Oh,
But
you're
in
like
saying
10
like in
years.
a year? Are you saying
10 years,
in a
you're
year
kinda
he
running for
moves
your
an
life.
inch?
Well, no,
Or in
every
a month,
month.
he moves an inch?
1 inch. So then the
Okay.
second
It's
month,
like a really slow snail to start off.
but then you're like, oh,
Okay.
dude,
But
this,
then that
and then like
sucker's
year 4 or
moving.
whatever, he's like,
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I
You
just
gotta
moved
set up
100
like
feet.
a roadblock.
And now I'm about to move 300 feet.
yeah, I'd be like,
Like,
Dude, that snail is gonna cause so many car accidents. Just gonna be fucking zooming through traffic.
I feel like he
Yeesh.
would actually, he's going so fast, he would just phase or melt through objects. Like, they wouldn't even.
Honestly, no, yeah. I mean, if the snail could go that fast, then it's not even an immortality discussion. It's like,
Have we
How
bothered
many
to ask,
years-
though, does the snail want to be immortal? Because now
That's
he's
what I'm saying.
kind of, he's stuck just chasing us forever.
I
Does he
don't
want that?
Nah, he's in on this.
Assuming it's a smart snail.
He gets like a weird kick out of it. He gets like a weird sexual
fetish
thrill
thing.
from it. Yeah.
If you until you go to like a salt flat in Utah, you just sit in the salt flat, and then the snail goes, "You fucking bitch! How dare you? You did this to
He
me!
got
How
me."
dare you? That is so messed up." And it'll still go through because it's immortal, but it'll just hurt a lot.
Yeah, but
And just like, you
Beg.
did not have to do this, man. That was too far.
Got a question here from Oki Roki. It says, what's your opinion / stance on joining the military? I mean, if you want to
No,
serve our
thank
country
you.
or serve your country, like, go for it, man.
have we thought about if
oh.
the snail jumps out of a plane, though? I'm just saying.
Jumps out.
Because I was like, what if in the future you have like hover cars, right? How's he going to get to you? But then he could just jump from somewhere, have a little like snail wingsuit, and suddenly you got to be on the lookout for, because now you know what I'm
See,
saying?
but like, I'm just assuming it just moves, like, with its. Like, it
I would
just
like
moves.
to
It
think
doesn't.
that
It's not
it
allowed to
has
use
a snail
existential.
wingsuit.
okay,
It's
well,
not allowed to use like.
but I'm saying there will eventually be
How's it gonna
probably
cross
some
an ocean, then?
technology. Well, yeah, that too. But some sort of technology. Because, yeah, like, let's say we go on a boat.
Well, no,
He'll
well,
never get
I'm-
to us. He can't, he
well-
doesn't walk. He doesn't snail across
well,
water.
well, But he does. You know, he's
But plus,
like he
if
does.
you go to space, you know, he's gonna get there somehow. He's got to take his spaceship, man. He's not just gonna zoom through the air.
Hey, this
I
wasn't
mean,
the
maybe
question.
he does.
I
No,
kept
yeah.
thinking about it. My
No,
bad.
yeah, I thought I interpreted the question as, would you like to join the military? And for me personally, I find the idea of having to drop everything that I'm doing like right now, that's very important to me, for an extensive period of time, scary, because it's like, you know, if like with content creation, if you take like however many year break, that's rough. You're
Or
kind of
in my case, you don't even take a break, and it's still career suicide.
it's redeemable.
There you go.
True.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanna join the military, hell yeah, dude. I love our troops. You know, support our military for sure. If you want to serve your country, it takes a really strong person, man. Way stronger than me. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And there's so many countries with mandatory military service too.
A lot,
It's
That's what I was gonna talk
That's
about.
something to think about.
Yeah.
Like Korea, it ruins a lot of esport player careers,
Mhm,
especially like
100%.
league and stuff, because at their peak they hit 20 or whatever it is, and then they got to go serve like 4 years in the military.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something happened with like Heung-min Son from Tottenham. He plays for Tottenham Hotspur, and there was something like he might have had to like serve in the military and not be able to play for like
You can
Tottenham for like 2
some
years or
people
something like
can
that.
get like an extension,
or like a
but it eventually happens, and on
discharge
top of that,
thing.
yeah, it's like super looked down upon if you don't. Like you practically
Yeah.
get ostracized.
Did Faker or did he get like a
I don't know about Fager. I think he has an extension if he hasn't already done it. I'm not sure. Or he already has. I don't know. I don't know how old that man. He's an enigma.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as here, would I do it? Probably not. The one thing appealing about it though is a strict schedule. Because I'm terrible with ambiguity. So I know a lot of people like having just knowing that,
regimented
like,
schedule?
yeah, knowing, okay, I just gotta be here, then there, here. Like, I don't have to worry about all that stuff myself. But as far as serving and stuff, you know, I wish everyone the best. Stay safe. And I certainly appreciate everyone that does it.
For sure.
Mhm.
Oko says, have you ever participated in Black Friday mob shopping? If so, what is your most memorable experience? I laugh at those people. And then I just buy the same shit on the computer.
But what about back in the day
No,
when it wasn't
like-
as much of a thing?
No, like when I was like in high school and stuff, even then, like I was just like, I even Cyber Monday, I think it was a thing in high school and stuff like that. So I would always like but I was broke in high school and my parents were just gonna buy me like a
Exactly.
television, you know. So like I
No,
never
yeah,
really
like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if the
no.
Xbox goes from like $500 to like $100. I'm in high school.
If
I don't
I
have
had $0,
$100. I'm not in high school.
Yeah, like it just
Yeah,
really,
exactly.
and I wasn't
Doesn't
gonna be
matter
like,
how
hey,
good of a deal it is.
and then I wasn't gonna be like, oh, let me just go to Black Friday sales and not buy anything and just be around a bunch of fucking people.
Just
like-
get stampeded, you know, for fun.
Well, that's what I
Sounds
have
fun.
to. I have to tell my dad. He'll come back from like Costco. Like, oh, look at all these deals I got. My dad, were you going there to buy those? Because if not, they weren't a deal. Because you just spent more money on it. They got you. Like, that's not a deal. You got.
My dad does that all the time. Like, I bought this iPad from Costco and it costs like $200 less than it does at Best Buy. I'm like, but like,
Were you gonna what?
were you gonna? Yeah.
As far as Black Friday though, I did wait. I don't know. Yeah, what was it, like 20 hours or whatever at Best Buy? Because I saved up the first 2 years of high school, whatever, doing basic data entry, to be able to afford a pre-built. It was trash. It was a trash computer, but it was all I could buy on Black Friday.
Do you remember how much you paid for it?
It was like $600 or something. And that was the computer I used to make my videos on my original YouTube account. I started everything off of. I bought that, my Hapog HD PVR.
A Pog.
And that's where it all started
So
for me.
are Pogs even a thing anymore?
Is a what a thing anymore? I don't know what
Yeah.
that is.
Google Hapog HD PVR, Ruben. I think it's like
Hog? How do you spell that?
HAPPAUGE, I think.
HAPPOUG?
HAPPAUG.
AUG.
Yeah.
Hapog.
And then
Wait, okay.
you have to find the old looking one.
Windows
Hapog HD
application
PVR?
for video recording. Record, edit, and upload your Xbox, PlayStation.
Yeah, it's the PVR
Wii U,
1212.
and
It was just a box.
What is this?
And
Yeah.
it only
what?
had RGB. The one I had only had RGB plugins. This is the only way you could capture gameplay. This was like the first thing. Like all the Call of Duty YouTubers in the early 2000s when they started this, they all had Hapog HD PVRs. It's just what you had.
Yeah, I've never heard of
Like
this. thing in my
Elgato
life.
was not a thing. Like
Yeah.
capturing just from the console and just uploading it straight to YouTube.
Another friendly reminder to you guys that you are old. Wow.
Thanks.
Yeah, see, here's like a
No
here's like somebody
problem.
unboxing like a Hapog in like 2008. Oh my god, this thing is huge.
Dude,
I wonder
it's
what are they doing now?
Are you watching it in that video? The Hapog 1212 HD PVR.
Well, it looks like they have newer stuff. I don't know.
Oh, Hapog?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, because they have, I don't know. I'm sure somebody using it. No. But yeah,
when you
Elgato
said
certainly.
Hapog, I like
carved
immediately
that.
had flashbacks. like
It's like that out of body thing in
yeah,
Doctor Strange.
yeah, like it was like Hapog. So we got a question here from Free Will 99. It says, Fruit, how did you feel about the League World Championships? As well, what are your top junglers to play as? This may seem like a repeated question, but it's from the pod Fruit missed and I forgot last week. Okay.
The World Championships were good. NA pooped the bed again. Although we had a decent showing, 3-3-3-3 and 2-4, and ironically the 2-4 is the only one that went into groups because ties and stuff. Aside from that, good matches. The semifinals and finals actually really lived up to it. I think it was the first ever 5-match final, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, wasn't it more so like whoever won the matchup between
No, that's
Faker
what we
and
thought.
T1?
That's what we thought. And then the finals turned out to be way more competitive. And then on top of that, I think there was like 61% increased viewership from last year. To still be the highest.
Like,
well, the crazy thing too is
jealous.
93.
61% of that, like
It was something like I forget how many dozens and dozens of millions people, but 93% of all viewers for that were Chinese. It's crazy how big it is there. And it helps that their number one team, like their TSM, made it to finals again. Like that always helps.
Yeah, you'd probably be running through the streets with a flag with your shirt off and affecting your social score.
Well, not anymore. Team Liquid, baby.
Oh,
I'm Team Liquid.
I saw
NA.
I saw this rumor, and I was gonna ask your opinion on it, but then it was obviously like squashed like the next day, because Faker signed with like SKT again or T1, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And there were rumors that FTX, TSM were like, we want Faker, and
I'm sure they tried, but it's not gonna happen.
we will give you any amount of money it would cost to bring Faker here. I heard FTX was really down for that. Like they were willing to give TSM an unreal amount of money to just make Faker happen.
I think Faker has more pride than just money. He's like, nah, I'd rather play the game competitively with some integrity and not go to the land of retirement, as so many others do. He doesn't have to chase the bag. He's got plenty of bags.
Did they release what his contract is or no?
Faker?
Yeah, his like new one that he signed.
I think it was like 2 million more than the last one, but I don't remember what his last one was. But he's fine.
2 million more. So it's like
a 7-figure contract, no? Like
wow.
I think it might hit 10 million now-ish, something. He's like the highest paid and has been forever.
Well, I'm sure he makes a lot too with endorsements. I'm sure he makes more than just 7 figures with his endorsements and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, League is tight, and now Bjergsen is on Liquid now, right?
So we like Liquid.
So you're dipping on TSM like that.
Well, we'll see. Well, one of the things is it was like it's like a Rodgers situation. It was like, do I like the Packers? Do I like Rodgers? I certainly like Bjergsen. And I kind of like TSM, but then also with all the drama and stuff coming to light, I want to support TSM. So I don't know. At the very least, I'm going with Bjergsen. So.
Yeah, it's all a bunch of like Reggie stuff, right? And he's like really mean and was like a bad owner or like just very demeaning and.
Yeah.
I saw like a TLDR and it was basically like Reggie's kind of a dick to his management and team and players and stuff like that, and even like teammates, I guess, back then too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So kind of hard to root for that. It's just like the Halo cosmetics. If I'm not buying in-game items, something's up. I haven't bought an in-game Halo item because I'm trying to make a stand, man.
On Halo items?
Microtransactions and stuff.
Oh, what's your stand?
Now?
That's way too overpriced. And then on top of that, it's fine if you have shop
what's
items.
The Halo? What's the Halo? Are you talking about like the esport like team ones?
No. That's fine, and I'm all for that because that gives teams rev share and.
That's what I thought.
I'm down for that. No, I'm talking about everything else. Like,
but the samurai armor looks so cool.
Yeah,
well, you have to pay for the samurai armor.
Well, so there's the core that you get for free. Like I've already gotten it from the event pass, but then there are alternate versions and like different. Like for instance, in the free pass, which it will take 5 months to complete, because they've gated it. Yeah, so like the event comes every week or like once a week, but it'll keep coming back through the season. But what they don't tell you is if you complete all the challenges, you can only level it 7 times in a week, and there's 30 levels. So I hit level 7, and now I'm just done. I can't do anything else for the rest of the week, like to progress it.
What is it with this drip feed content bullshit?
It's terrible. And every game's doing it, is why I hate it.
That's what I'm saying. Every game is doing this fucking hamster drip feed shit.
I was getting on the dork because we were playing yesterday. And he's already bought like 2/3 of the battle pass and some other store things. But he's not even the worst. Like I've been in so many lobbies where I see they bought the entire battle pass. Or like yesterday, this guy was wearing the samurai armor, which means he spent $35 yesterday just to get, because it's $15 to get the samurai swords around your waist. $15.
Jesus.
It gives you that and an emblem. And you know what? If it changed your melee animation, maybe. I might be like, it's nothing. $15 for that. And then there's a different armor core with like a different helmet, visor color, and a stance for the samurai thing. That's $20. And the guy had that. And that's just what I'm saying. Like, we hate it, but the thing, it works. Like,
he paid at least what, $90 for that? He paid like more than what he would have paid for Halo Infinite, essentially.
Well, I mean, just if you see somebody with the full battle pass, they've already bought essentially like 2 Halo Infinites.
Is it bad that I like
I saw, but he's played like an hour.
I play Halo Infinite. It's like, man, I kind of wish I had some loot boxes to open up. Not gonna lie.
Well,
I like loot boxes.
That would
man.
be.
I love
RNG.
I love loot boxes when they contain real guns that I can sell for actual real profit that like can actually obtain a value. That's I like loot boxes.
See, I'm surprised you're not in the NFT train because that's what everyone's saying.
Yeah,
about future video game purchases.
I got my 5K and I ran. I got my 5K for my Steph Curry from NFTs and I ran. And I think CS:GO is like the original like video game item to have. In my opinion, I think that has a way bigger future than any NFT does. Except I don't get why people like I'm talking about like normie celebrities are hopping on this NFT train like crazy.
It's pump and dump.
I think it's because they're getting paid to do so, to increase like the hype around it. Like, oh, look at these celebrities getting involved with NFTs because they're
their profile picture. Like it's this whole kind of.
I think a lot of them are getting like paid to promote them to increase the hype around.
But
NFTs.
Wouldn't you have to release that like FTC guy? Like, wouldn't you have to technically say that?
I mean, they're not making a post about it. They're just changing the profile picture. Does that require anything?
Or they're like, they can just, if they're not paid to get the tweet, they could tweet it,
I do know like people though, like the dude who I did that Top Shot thing with, who's like super into NFTs. He bought like 6 of those like monkey things. When they were like $400-500. He even told me to buy one, and like he would like if I just sent him PayPal, he would just use the Ethereum to buy me one. I kick myself because it's worth a lot now. He said like his ape, he bought it for $300. His like ape is worth like I think like $250,000 worth of Ethereum.
I don't get it.
Jesus.
But
And you know what? He's fucking team hold. Like he is like. So mad respect to you.
That. I would not be able to hold.
That's
like
my boy.
if I got into crypto or anything like that, I would not have the balls to hold.
Like,
I'm still holding.
We were talking about NFTs in like January, dude, and I thought we were late to the train. Little did I know we were like way early.
But yeah, as far as the Halo thing, like the one, I'd be more okay. One, if they were just kind of more reasonably priced, but like.
What is reasonably priced to you? So the $15 samurai swords would be what, $3?
Yeah, like $2.50, $3. Sure. Like the way I look at it is like, let's say Smash Ultimate. I pay $5 to get a completely new character, right? Now, I just paid 3 times more to get a sword I won't even see when I'm playing the game. You know,
like only other people will see it or when I die.
Yeah,
it's a sword though. Like that's cool, man.
I mean, like, don't like even me. I'm like, that does look sick.
Yeah,
but see, I'm putting my foot down.
Like, do they give you an option to grind for it though, or do you? Is the only way to get it buying it?
There's one in the battle pass, like at the very end, but it's just like with a little like Tonto sword in the front, like hilt. It's not like the swords that are like on the side.
What?
It's not new. It's cool. But the problem is just that, like, I would be fine with that if there were more things to earn and progress with. But there's like the progression
is
outside of the battle pass does not exist. Like, it's bizarre that you don't just have a level outside of that or something to earn towards. Because, like, for instance, if I bought the entire battle pass too, all the XP I get is meaningless now. It doesn't even do anything. But it's just so slow. Like. That's just the frustrating thing. The gameplay's so good, and the argument,
the foundation is there.
The argument people make too is like, oh well, like we used to just play games for the fun of it because we had fun. That's just not where it is anymore, though. On top of the fact that I, as a gamer, have also changed. I always need something to chase for. I no longer can just play a game to play a game, as much as I hate it. But like, I physically cannot do it. I always need a carrot to chase. So and then on top of that, the worst part is if they're gonna put it into the game, then I'm gonna notice it and I want to do it, but then they implement it so poorly.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it even worse. Because like yesterday I was playing it, trying to get through all my weekly challenges. I'm getting so frustrated. And it's like I'm trying to play the game and I can't even play the game because I have to play it according to try to get these challenges. And some people are like, well, just don't do the challenges. I can't do that. I see a challenge, I gotta do it, and now I hate my life because I'm quitting out of 20 games in a row to get oddball. Then I get banned. Then I have to wait for it to come back to get back into a game to hopefully get oddball, get X amount of kills with the ball.
Just to get like what, triple what you would get just by playing 3 games, right?
No.
No, man, it looked like you really enjoyed that one challenge where you had to kill someone in a ghost.
Oh my god.
That looked really fun for you. Where it's entirely reliant on the enemy team's decision to think,
hey, in the ghost.
I want to get into this ghost.
And
not jump out of it when it's about to blow up.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, I had like kill flag carriers. You know how many people drop the flag when they're getting shot? Or if you're in a sweatier lobby, people juggle the flag. So like the amount of times you're even technically holding the flag, it's just like...
Yeah. Halo's been pissing me off lately.
But I did I got my first perfection yesterday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Hey. Running Riot perfection. Felt pretty
good. That's the dopamine rush that Halo gives. It's the announcements. Whenever you do something cool, it's like, I did something.
That's right. Keep going.
Got one from Treyborn here. It says, are you all interested to play the new multiverse platform fighting game? With duo fights being one of the main selling points for it, I can imagine lots of Dream Team shenanigans and chaos ensuing. What is multiverses platform fighting game?
I'm actually very excited for it. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I saw the trailer. It's DC's new Smash game. Or well, not DC. I guess Warner Brothers technically, but you'd be surprised
they could
the
have, like,
licenses
Looney
they have.
Tunes? Like,
They have Bugs Bunny, Superman. They have Arya Stark.
Warner
Who-
Brothers owns Game of Thrones?
Yeah, apparently.
I guess they own HBO, I guess would be the...
Trying to think all the other ones they revealed. There's Scooby. He even has like an Ultra Instinct Scooby thing. It's pretty funny.
you mean Shaggy?
Or
Yeah.
Shaggy. Sorry, Shaggy.
About that.
They showed others I can't even think of, like Wonder Woman, I think, and other things.
That's cool that they're kind of memeing it up.
But not only that, it's free to play, which is nice. Well, at this point though, it seems like, is it going to be freemium just like every other game?
Yeah.
But they have an interesting take too, where most of it is designed around 2v2, to where a lot of the characters have abilities and stuff that are supposed to help combo with your friends, or like they'll have a whole rank ladder or whatever for like 2v2s. And it's like designed as a duo game, although you can play it solo, so it'll be interesting. Batman. So I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, I love the idea of like a game where you have to do like ultimate combos and stuff together, because like I think teamwork's fun, you know. It's nice. Like Overwatch, you got to do all combos in order to like.
And when
win fights and
when
stuff,
you
so I
like
think
do
that sounds
something
really
with
nice.
together, it feels way more satisfying. Like
Yeah,
you somehow threw him back, and then I dunked on him midair, and somehow like that worked. I don't know, and that just feels good.
yeah. I haven't like seen much about it other besides Ultra Instinct, Shaggy. I almost said Scooby too. But yeah, I haven't seen much besides that, but it sounds like a cool idea. I like the idea of like a duo fighting game, because there hasn't really been anything like that that's been done, I think, at least.
And unlike the Nickelodeon brawler, they'll actually have voice lines, so they're already a
that's
step in the right direction.
Wait, they don't have voice lines in the Nickelodeon one?
It's creepy.
Ooh,
It's just oddly silent.
That's
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh,
Halcyonic says, I hope you'll have a wonderful Thanksgiving. It feels good to get my family back together this year. Question, what are you most grateful for? It can be multiple things. I would say Sydney, Max, and the boys. You know, that is what I'm thankful for.
Probably my wife first and foremost. I wouldn't be here doing the job in the house, anything. She made me a better person. It's like
I
not a
would
meme.
say my family, the boys as well, all the friends I've made in the Overwatch community, as well as like my own community, because if it wasn't for them, I would have a lot harder time playing Overwatch every day. They certainly make it a lot easier, because if I
bet.
had like an insufferable chat, then I don't think I would
My
be
chat
able to
makes
last this
playing
long.
everything better, so I get it.
Yeah,
Everything
100%.
works.
And also
I mean-
you guys, because so not only does my chat help, but also you guys help, because then I have people to play not Overwatch with, and it's like it's the biggest relief. It's
cleanse
like I
palate.
get to play something otherwise.
palate
other
cleanser.
than that. Yeah, exactly, a palate cleanse, and it helps me enjoy sometimes Overwatch more. I use the term enjoy a little loosely, but
I mean, that's most
I
games these
definitely need
days
that.
for me. It's like if it's a multiplayer game, 9 times out of 10, I'm unless I'm playing with someone, I'm not going to play. Just so much more fun to be able to play with somebody, riff off somebody, or just like lament with somebody. Because at least I'm having a bad time. I'm having a bad time with a friend, and then we can both meme about it.
So it's like there's a floor. There's a floor for how tilted you can be. Like yesterday, I was playing Overwatch, and when I had a duo, I was coasting mentally a lot better. And then as soon as like he had to get off, then it was just dropped. I was like, wow, I cannot complain about my teammates with somebody anymore. So this is just miserable now. But yeah, like Halo Ranked, I played that solo. I played like 6 placement games in the solo playlist. Oh man, that was not very fun. I was like, wow, I wish this was at an hour where you guys were awake, that I could, play with people.
If you're
I was like, good
playing
lord.
at an hour, I'm awake. I'm down.
No, yeah, but it's just it needs to be an hour that you're awake because usually it's like 4 a.m.
Yeah, 4 a.m. Noah is a gamer asks, if you could have any animal as a pet, what animal would you choose? I hope y'all and yours have a blessed Thanksgiving.
I'm also thankful for my cat. I love my cat a lot. Spuntik. I forgot to mention that.
What's
I'm
her
assuming
name?
beside this, Spuntik.
Spuntik? Is that an Armenian name?
Spuntik. It's a Russian name because Armenia was part of the Soviet Union, so like we all know Armenian and Russian. Exactly. But
Comrade.
I'm assuming this question is like
comrade.
besides like no, dude, everyone thinks it's a satellite. Everyone thinks it's Sputnik. By the way, fun fact, Sputnik 1, the first satellite put in space, you know what Sputnik
was
means?
a cat.
It's satellite.
Oh.
So they named their first satellite Satellite 1.
That's funny.
And now there's a bunch of things in Russia named after Sputnik. So like satellite, like for example, the vaccine in Russia called Sputnik. So it's like, really, man? You
put a satellite
real
in you.
creative name. Real creative name. But a pet that I would like to have besides my cat, I don't know. I think like a turtle would be cool.
It's saying like that's where you go turtle. It's saying like any animal, like
Any animal.
Salmonella.
I don't want it to
man.
maul me to death. It's pretty docile.
I would if I'm assuming with any animal it would be chill and I could hang out with it, and it would be a black leopard.
Yeah,
going gorilla.
Imagine those
Silverback
gigantic poops. How are you going to clean those up?
Same way I
Like,
clean
those-
houses.
He and I can compare, you know?
That is true. That is true.
But
But yeah, I think like a tortoise would be cool. I think
Okay.
he would vibe with my cat pretty well.
like a old ass tortoise.
Already pretty old, so that I don't have to worry about it living after I die, because that'd be a little whack. I don't want to leave my tortoise to just be like, where'd my owner go for the past like 80 years?
he's already had 12 owners at that point. He's forgotten about you. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Stedrin asks, are there any books, video games, comic books, etc. that you guys think could be or hopefully will be a good movie or episodic series? Let's just pick one. Now that Halo.
Overwatch.
Oh.
Overwatch would be such a good like animated series or TV show. There'd be such a good
It'd be like
movie.
a little kiddie show though. Like it wouldn't be
No,
like
no,
it'd be
it
like
wouldn't.
rated G. Like, you know.
It would be rated PG-13.
That's what I like
No,
about
it'd
Arcane. They didn't adhere to any.
That's what I
guidelines,
like
whatever.
about it too. Like I really like
People
that
die.
it's
There's
kinda
blood.
gritty.
They cuss.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Whoa, cussing. Whoa,
See,
whoa,
I feel
whoa.
like Overwatch would
Well,
be
they drop
like
F-bombs.
on
which is normally-
Nickelodeon would be PG and would be cool, but it wouldn't have the depth that a real show could have because of it's like a kid show.
I think Blizzard has some talented like story writer people. So
Like I think best case it could be like a SpongeBob, like how SpongeBob kind of have adult underlining kind of things.
I don't know about SpongeBob. Maybe like Adventure Time. Or,
Sure, okay, maybe Adventure Time.
Yeah, you forgot that's his SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's his SpongeBob.
I watched SpongeBob as a kid. This show's been running
But
for
when
like
you had
40
SpongeBob
Yeah, but
as a kid,
it's-
it was like the bad SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It wasn't
No,
the
it
good-
wasn't. It was this.
the-
The SpongeBob was made in the 90s. It was like basically the same as SpongeBob early 2000s.
Yeah, but you were born in like 2010. You know, like it's different.
What?
You're 12,
I was
by the
born
way.
before 9/11. Okay, I will.
You-
19 days before.
I
But
forgot
still
who I was
before.
talking to, and it was my friend Rojo, and I was like, Rojo, were you born after 9/11? He was like, yeah, and I was like, damn.
It's kind of weird.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Like I
That's
wasn't
weird.
that
Well,
old, but I
imagine
can
being born
remember.
after
Well, yeah, you
where
can
I
remember
was.
like very like bits and
That's
pieces
weird.
of it.
I was sitting in the diaper, chilling in Boston, having a great time, completely blissfully unaware.
An episodic series.
Explain.
I
that.
would Rogue Squadron, or is that the Star Wars game we really like to play?
Oh,
That
no,
had the stormtroopers. What's that? Rogue Squadron, right? Is it not Rogue Squadron? Let me see. Rogue Squadron. Yeah, no, it's not Rogue Squadron.
It's what the fudge is? I know what you're talking about.
It's like 4 stormtroopers and they're
Star
badasses.
Wars Commando something or
Star Wars Republic Commando.
I think that's it, right?
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Republic Commando. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah,
Like,
well,
give me,
see,
like
because I read the books, the very few books I've read my entire life. I read that entire trilogy and then the prequel I think they made on that series. That was then inspired the game, but like to see an actual like either series or game like based around that would be sick. Alternatively, I'll keep saying it. Give me an ODST themed show, movie, VR. I'll take any of it. It's a perfect battle royale setting, dude. Drop in as an ODST. That'd be sick, man.
Estra asks, spend an early Thanksgiving with my fam, and I asked my little 5-year-old sis if she has any questions for y'all while we were playing Smash Bros. And she said, will this game get any better? So what would y'all's dreams additions to be, either new Smash games or Ultimate?
Jesus. If she's saying that about Ultimate,
Luigi.
it's not her game. That's it. That's all there is to it.
I would say get good would be my first advice.
Yeah. It's probably because they're bad. So
Focus on improving.
Main
grind
Sora.
to get
I don't know.
better,
I
be
haven't
the
played
best in the
Sora.
world.
fundamentals. You haven't played
Start 'em
Sora
off
yet?
early.
No, I haven't.
You've waited your like entire life and it comes out and you haven't even touched him?
No.
Damn, that's rough.
I forgot,
I mean-
I was playing New World when Sora came out, I think.
But you played that for like a week.
advice-
Yeah.
It was a fun week. It looked like.
And it's been
But yeah, my
like
advice
2 months
to you-
now since.
Yeah.
Start your niece off early. Raise the next gaming warlord. Please. It's free real estate. I swear. Just do it.
Have
Just
you
like
guys-
put them in front of the Switch every single day. Raise the greatest Smash player that there's ever been.
Have you guys thought about it though? Like when you have kids, are you just gonna buy them like the newest console, or are you gonna try and have them like play like kind of what you played and learned on?
I think I'll
Or
start
like-
them there.
Because like I felt like when my kid's like 5, I'll get like an N64. But then will my kid be a fucking loser because he has an N64 and his dad makes him play on the N64? You know, I don't want to
I
be that.
think your kid would be cool because they're playing on an N64. No other kid would have that. It's like it would be retro, you know?
I think I would
I always
want
have
them to
this
do that,
thought.
but like, I don't know if they, because like the way I see it is if I start them on new gen, and then I'm like, yo, check out this game I played 30 years ago. They're like, this is trash.
Yeah.
And to be fair, they, at
that
that
would
point,
hurt.
It
they're
is,
probably
it is
not
trash.
wrong. But, you know, maybe if they'd played that first, it would have given them a greater appreciation. But at that point, does that really matter? I don't know.
That's what I mean. Like,
I'll
am I
just start
really
'em-
trying to?
If they like games, I'll let them play whatever that game is they like.
Yeah.
I think that's just the way I'll do it. It's like
That's
with
tough.
Claire. She didn't really play Pokemon before me. So she started on like Sun and Moon. She's like, oh, this is kind of fun. Like, I'll play some more. I was like, oh, okay. You got to start on like Crystal. That's super good. She opens it. She's like, I can't play this. It's terrible looking. Like, what? I'm like, ah. I'm like, okay, well then, like, okay, well, how about like Fire Red Leaf Green? It remakes. Ew, it looks so bad. I'm like, what? She literally won't play any game that's not like X and Y through. That's 3D. So I'm like,
Okay.
all right, well,
Oh, so is she playing like the new one then?
Important
Like,
question.
She-
is it? Okay.
Important question. Stylistically, like visually, what's your favorite Pokemon game?
Gen 5.
I gotta
Black and White.
say my favorite was like Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
That's
oh
my
my god, those
favorite.
games are beautiful. Like the water in those games. Oh my god. And it
See,
was,
give
like, just a
me-
little bit-
Well, see, that's pretty much Black and White. But like, give
Yeah,
me
it's still Gen 5, I'm pretty sure.
if you just straight up give me, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but then give me the animated sprites Black and White had in battle. Perfect.
That's all you need.
I could play it
I never
forever.
played Black and White. I played Black too, but not Black and White. I'm not sure what the differences are.
It's not much as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
Crystal
actually-
asks, oh,
It's a lot more different than like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Like they actually changed it, like how you go through the game, and even so, like some of the gyms you go to first or whatever, and a lot of quality of life stuff. But like when I think of it now, it's like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which was just a pathetic, just like sequel or whatever the fudge that was supposed to be.
question from Crystal says, what's your favorite brand of workout gear, or what do you wear, or where do you buy them? I have a pair of black shorts that I bought from Target that I really like. I like the Peloton workout gear that I got, but let me preface this: my chat gave that to me for my birthday. That was like from the mods and like the community and stuff. And like I normally wouldn't have bought that on my own, but like it is nice as fuck. So I would say Peloton.
Where are my
Peloton
mods?
works.
Why aren't they?
But it's so expensive.
Why aren't you guys gifting me? Like I'm in a dungeon over here. Hey, what are you doing?
I got some nice Mr. Fruit athletic shorts over here. Not sure if you can see them. They're pretty nice. I lost my PE shorts from high school, which made me really sad during a
That
move.
was only like 6 months ago.
Yeah, basically. No, yeah, I moved and I lost my high school PE shorts that I was wearing like 2 days ago when I graduated, like just like it was yesterday. And then I saw these. I was like, oh yeah, these are nice. I was like, I got them. Boom.
I haven't really like. It's just athletic shorts I've had for a while. A lot of them are just straight up white tees. You're supposed to use as like under shirts or whatever that you can buy like bulk, like $5 at Target for like 20 of them. Or that's just kind of like loose breathy things. Like I'll wear this tie-dye one. Advanced sent me like some athletic wear they have, so it's like whatever I come across. If it's comfy and I can work out in it, there we go.
I feel like for men, athletic wear isn't that complicated. It's just shirt, and shorts, and
I feel like when you get like to yoga pants, bras, sports bras,
then there's like logistics.
Yeah, Sydney likes
for us.
Lululemon.
It's sleeve, no sleeve. It's really about as far as it gets.
Goo Boy asks, howdy everyone, thoughts on the Digimon TCG? I saw Beal Starmon recently, and all I gotta say is I'm all in.
Never heard of it. Let me look it up.
Yeah,
is it
I'm
like
also looking it up?
Is it not like? Is it
something new? Yeah.
Feels like something that should have existed a while ago.
It says in 2020, a new. Well, Google said it. What is it? In 2020, a new Digimon card game is born. Digivolve an unstoppable Digimon of your very own to take on all comers. That's weird. I said Coomers.
I can get a Booba Bastamon for 7 cents, Pog. That's the first thing I saw when I searched it up under ads.
Which one are we talking about?
How expensive can Digimon cards get?
Well, you'd be surprised how much cardboard goes for.
No, yeah, I mean, I'm just like thinking about Pokemon card prices, but then like how much would these cost in comparison? You know, it couldn't be that much, right?
Supply demand. Yeah. I don't know if there's that much demand. We'll see though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But I like card games. I'll look it up.
Got a question here from Stargin. Asks, or Starquin, what headphones do you guys use?
Same ones I've used forever. Sennheiser HD 599.
I'm using the Sennheiser HD 5. I'm checking my channel description. Give me a second.
It's either 599 or 595.
I'm using the Sennheiser HD 569s.
Or 56. Of course.
Kind of hidden by my hair. Yeah.
The 69 variant. Yeah.
Yeah. The superior version. Yeah.
Yeah. Astro 840s. Woo. Last question here from Mr. Sleepy Fist says, did you guys hear about Tesla coming out with a phone? Would you guys switch from the Apple, or would you wait a couple years for them to iron things out? iPhone killer? Question mark.
No.
No, nothing is an iPhone killer, man.
I also just don't trust Tesla. They can't even. If you have a Tesla, good luck even getting it fixed. Are you gonna be waiting forever? Like I don't know. They have to prove
that
the build quality.
Speaking of like fixing things, I did see that Apple is allowing people like DIY kits to like fix your Apple products going into the future.
Really?
Yeah,
that's surprising.
Yeah,
it'll only cost the same as a new phone.
That.
Yeah, so like who knows if it's like a $600 DIY kit, you know, like.
And then it'll come with a special lock. In order to open to get your accessories, you have to buy the Apple key.
Yeah, and the Apple key is $600.
Yeah.
Was it what was it like the Apple stand that was just like
a
computer
for their
stand that was like $700?
And how much were the wheels? I remember the wheels being like crazy expensive too.
It's so Apple.
I'm not a big Apple stan. I do have an Apple Watch and an iPhone, but that's it.
And Apple bed sheets and wallpaper and I have
my dad is
like-
like
My dad's like a weird Apple stan. Like he'll buy the newest iMac when it comes out. Like he's
iMac.
Yeah, like the
That's-
it's so weird. Like
Yeah, I mean, I got an
I think they
iPhone
make good
7 and that's about
laptops,
it.
but that's about it. Like I like their iWatch. I do like the iWatch for working out and stuff. I'm stuck in my ways with an iPhone. That's why I never changed. I was using like an S20 for a little bit, for like 2 months. But I just didn't like the typing on the keyboard on an Android.
I actually prefer it because you can do the swipe thing.
See, you can do that on the phone, on the iPhone.
What?
Yeah, look. Like, here's the Q&A thing. Watch.
Boom.
Oh,
Yeah, they added it pretty recently.
See, I typed in hyperbidity.
That's exactly what you wanted to type, right? That's what you intended to
How
do?
does that work? If
I didn't know they just added that.
Kind of a while
that's
to figure
nice.
it out. It is kind of confusing.
It's not
if
quite
you
as
don't know how to do
intuitive
it
as
already.
Android, but
So what do? You just start, like, say I wanted to type my name. I type R, and then I go to the O, and then
yeah,
I
but
would
like
just
like I just tried it on iPhone. I did here, and it said he. I have to like slowly go here, whereas Android, I could be like, and it has a whole paragraph already. Like it would just, I don't know, they'll probably get there. Android was just, they had it first and it's quicker and snappier. I always liked it.
Interesting.
I haven't
I've never
used
used
a
it.
not Apple phone since in 7th grade when I had my iPhone 4S. How old
Was
were
that
you
your
guys when
first
the
phone?
iPhone 4S came out? No, it wasn't my first. My first phone was actually
4S?
a really it was a chunky flip phone that was a hand-me-down. The SCH A670. It's like this
Who could
chunky
forget?
Verizon flip phone that my sister and I, we were talking about it like when we had dinner together last week, and I was like, what was my first phone? And then we like did some research and we actually found it, and
Yeah.
then like it was like, oh my goodness, it was
I
just
found
like
mine.
this thick.
Yeah.
It was cool. I miss it.
The LG Envy was my first phone.
Bougie. Back in the day,
Yeah,
that was
well-
bougie.
Well, I mean, this is gonna sound like I want this phone right now. Like I told my dad, I was like, if you want me to text you, Dad, because it was like more so like we want to check in on you and stuff like that. And I was like, well, if you want me to text, like I'm not gonna type on a little thing like this. I want a keyboard.
Yeah, I got
So
my.
I got what I wanted. So
I got my.
Was that before or after the Razor?
might have been a little
Motorola
after.
Razr.
I refused to text on like the 1 through
Digital
0.
keyboard. Or-
No,
the T9?
You know how-
What's wrong with T9, bro?
Yeah, T9.
That's the way.
I hated T9.
I could still.
I
I could
loved
T9
it.
you anything right now, just
Oh.
instinctively.
really.
It's the way. Yeah, I actually miss T9 because I could send messages without even having to look.
Well, because you could like.
I could
well,
be
I
in
can
class
do that now.
and just. Well, not with this. There's
Uh-huh.
there's no feedback though. Like you're
Exactly,
probably
but
gonna
you
keep
just-
messing it up.
You just have a
No,
mental map
watch.
of it.
Okay, tell me what you want me to type you right now, and I'll look at the keyboard the whole time. And I'll type it to you real time.
But you're going
I
to
swear
look
to
at the keyboard the whole time.
No. All right,
Oh.
tell me what you want me to type.
The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy cow. He's so focused. Yeah, in the middle of a conversation, I'm like,
How
Rob?
much eye contact?
Rob? All right,
Check
let me
it.
see. Wait, where'd you put
I
it?
texted it to you.
Oh, you texted it to me.
Your phone.
He did it. That's impressive. I can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, that's the
Don't
thing that
ask
you
me
can do.
how but like I have to like really think about where I'm at on the
Well,
keyboard.
Oh, I knew where you were at. You're like,
You were not looking at the keyboard.
you're
I know
like
that much is a
flies,
fact.
like. Zzz.
Oh, like it's one of the weird things that I can do is I can text while not looking at my iPhone. I don't, and like,
But
which
yeah.
is weird because you don't have any kind of
Yeah,
reference.
that's why I like the T9 because you just knew where
Yeah.
you were. The
T9 was cool
feedback.
too.
What I
missed
didn't like
that.
about T9 is
And
like
I did
you
know
would,
how to do
you
it.
would press like where the H was, and then if you
Not
wanted
that
to
young.
get the H again, you'd have to like do it like
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
like if I
just-
needed the, I'd be like T-H-E-E-E, you know, or like whatever. You just gotta.
And then,
Have
like,
to
you
keep
could-
back a physical button.
Did you
is
guys
so
do the
cool.
autocorrect
Yeah.
version too, where it would like guess what word you were gonna do, so you could just like so you
No.
would actually like all type it out like.
The good old days. But yeah, my first phone was into 7th grade. I think I've talked about it. Couldn't even tell you the flip phone because it's so forgettable and it wasn't sexy at all. And I got
Yeah.
5 texts a month. So that was my phone.
They were so expensive. It cost me
There was
25
no-
cents per text message, so I never texted anybody.
Back in the day, there were no games. You called and you had 5 texts that were free. And then after that, it's like $1 every text. By the way, that's incoming and outgoing. Don't ask me why.
Do you remember the commercials on TV where it was like, text this number and receive these free ringtones? And then like if you texted that, it would. I did that one time. My parents got hit with like a $50 like a bill. Oh, they were so. And it was like, please listen to this music while your party is reached. And it would be like, can you take me? Like I don't know, like what the hell I had as like my playback song. Oh, it was bad. Like, did you have a MySpace, Ruben?
No, never.
No,
Never at any point. I remember I pretended to have a Facebook to my friends to be cool. And they're like, "Oh yeah, what's your Facebook name?" And then I gave them my gamer tag, which had numbers at the end of it, and they're like, "Facebook doesn't have numbers, you're lying." I was like, "Oh, shit." I got caught.
I'm gonna go hang out with those guys.
No, not anymore. That ended right there. I was like, no, I can't see these guys ever again in my life. I'm too embarrassed.
Mom, I gotta switch schools. Sorry.
No, yeah, it's done for. My career, my career at this school, done for.
Have you guys seen the new flip phones?
These people anymore?
No.
Like, there's like new Samsung flip phones. Like,
yeah,
here, I'm looking at it right now. The Samsung Galaxy Z Flip.
That sounds
they look cool. But I think it's more like experimental tech. I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh, I've seen that. Is that the one from that commercial? I think so.
It's just like really odd looking. Like,
what's in like you can it's different way. I don't know. I think they're just trying to reinvent because there's only so many things now that
you can do with a phone.
Yeah, because like used to every iPhone model was like whoa, and now it's just like it's this, but a centimeter bigger. I was like, oh, it's this, but 100 extra pixels. Oh,
it's this, but with a slightly longer battery life.
We're still gonna throttle.
That will do it for episode 110 of the GG Over Easy podcast. Ruben, thank you for filling in for Blue such last second for the Thanksgiving episode. We appreciate it.
We stand you.
Where can people find you retiring on Twitter?
You can find me retiring from my path to pro career on Twitter at my Twitter at RubenSargasm. You know what? I have the privilege of having such a unique name that I can have the same thing on every platform. So I'm RubenSargasm on Twitter. I try to stream every day on Twitch. Same thing. I upload consistently to TikTok because I'm a Zoomer, and YouTube. That's something too.
Yeah, I'm not the same literally anywhere. Sad.
You know what? You hate to see it.
I'm
maybe a rebrand time.
Find me everywhere at BlueWestlo.
You can find me everywhere.
Oh yeah, did I say RubenSargasm? I meant BlueWestlo. We discussed this earlier.
You can find me
BlueWestlo everywhere.
Everywhere at Red Eastlo. Red East High. Sorry.
Oh, also, content hoodies should all be shipped out today. Like. And by today, I mean like this Wednesday. Sunday, they probably should maybe even be there.
Yes. Thank you for inquiring with me, but they kept asking me, like, when did it come? I don't know.
Yeah, no.
That's wrong.
They're coming. They're arriving. They'll get
we
there.
We just put Mr. Fruit's cute face on it.
Mr. Feud. New name? Rebrand?
Yeah, Feud. Maybe I can get that
Probably
one.
Probably not taking on any platforms.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.